Today I'm building a townhouse for my Bloxburg town. This video idea came from a subscriber called Nemo Lover. If you want a chance to have your idea in a video, just comment it down below and I'll probably do it. And this is honestly like the millionth part of the town series at this point. But let's not waste any time. Let's get building my new townhouse. All right, guys, the plot I'm going to be using is actually the smallest one yet, and it's this one over here. You might be wondering, Reese's, why is it so small? It's but 7 squares long. Well, if we get rid of this musty old fence, as you can see, it actually goes back so far. So although it's short at the front, it has a lot of space going back, and that's how townhouses in real life are built. Also, they're normally quite tall, so as you can see, 3 stories, yes please. Color-wise, I know exactly what I want to do. A smoky color down the side, and then to completely contrast it, have white, so it's like black and white, sort of modern. Since it's modern, I'm gonna add these thin pillars. And by far the funnest part about adding pillars is you can treacle them down the side in like a strip. And I wasn't originally planning this, but I've just made it wood, and I think it looks really cool. Since it's next to the apartment block, I thought we could make it sort of match. And now for everyone's favorite part, it's time to add the LED lights. Because whether you like them or not, you can't deny it makes a building look incredible. Wow, imagine having LED strip lights on your townhouse. This is next level. Now for a modern build like this, you might expect me to do just a basic roof like that. But I thought, how cool would it be to add a traditional spin? So let's just see how a traditional roof looks. Why does that look so good? And in addition, we can even add one of the fun designs on here, which you guys love when I do this. And who, by the way, is enjoying their summer? I, for one, had so much fun the other night. I went to a Lana Del Rey concert in London. Honestly, one of the best days of my life. Next up is windows. As you can see, I've added this really cool looking door. So that is going to be the style. You guys know I'm a sucker for custom windows. So I'm going to do them. And I think we should stick with like the half traditional, half modern vibe. I think 3 looks a little bit overcrowded. They say 3's a party, but not on my townhouse. Already, just adding those windows, it looks so cool. Oh my gosh! I don't know what I'm doing. The door is meant to be up there, and I had a special plan. Most townhouses actually have stairs because they don't start on the first floor. Just gonna quickly steal this fence from over here. Don't tell anyone. And the bigger question is, I was gonna add a balcony actually, but I feel like there's not really room for one now. Instead, should I just put a couple of like these? I am not loving that. We could go full modern with something like that. In fact, if we get rid of these side stairs and color them to be mud, which looks ugly for now, we can search up rose bush, my favorite item in the game, and apparently we can't place them here. Okay, that slightly ruins my plan, but don't worry guys, I have an idea, and it involves all of these decals. I've got ivy, I've got bushes. That's all I've got, but it's gonna be good enough. My thought process here is to grab a bunch of these bushes and then use the transform tool and the resize tool to sort of position them into place. And surprisingly, that insane plan of mine actually worked. Wow! Custom plants are so cute. That has enhanced this amazingly. Last but not least, I'm just going to use some of this custom ivy. Oh my gosh, this looks gorgeous. It looks like a florist shop on a busy Monday. The last thing I want to add is something you guys keep telling me I'm forgetting, but I always forget a doorbell. And since this is a townhouse, I'm going to add a massive doorbell. Doesn't it look so small from the outside? And you go in and it's like, oh my gosh, this is like Doctor Who's TARDIS. Now you might be wondering, what are you going to do on this floor, Reese's? Because there's one above and there's one below. Well, first things first, I'm getting an elevator. So first we'll rise it up so it's 3 high, and 50 grand. I think this here's a good place to have it because this is going to be the entryway. I should probably add some stairs, you know, just in case the elevator breaks, you get stuck, but nah. I just love to live life crazy and free. But with the floor in, let me quickly sketch the layout. All right, guys, I've done the layout and I've really got my work cut out for me here. So first of all, here is the foyer entryway. To the left, we have a guest bathroom and an office, and this here is going to be the kitchen and dining room. If we go down a level, back here is going to be the really cool living room. To the left is going to be the laundry room. And here is going to be a spare bedroom. And I don't know why I went American, back to classic British me. The third story has 2 bedrooms. A bedroom here with a bathroom, and then bedroom, bathroom, closet. So we have really got such a big house here. But once I'm going to start off with the entryway, and then we'll probably go through to the kitchen. The wallpaper is going to be an indoor-outdoor kind of style. And if you guys are ever wondering how to get wall trims on top of an elevator, later. Because obviously you can't put it there. It's like, no, 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 no. You just go into structural and just place it in. And it's literally that simple. It's like, Bloxburg, did you really not think of that? Joking, Bloxburg is way smarter than me. Every time I'm out in this office, I spare spiders on me. For the door sitch, I've gone for these traditional doors with brown pine cone wood. And I've actually changed the front door to that as well. And I think it looks awesome. This is the kind of entryway big enough to have a carpet and a table. And I'm bringing back the modern aspect here with the color scheme. What yummy snack should we put? I'm thinking fruit. Or should we go more specific? Lemons, yeah. I think that's going to tell any guests this house is bougie. Now it's time for some cubbies. And before you make fun of me for saying that, they're literally called cubbies, okay? So don't come for me. And now in Bloxburg, we actually have 2 pairs of shoes. So we can actually fill these up now. They added the most random 2 shoes, didn't they? Like, rather than like, oh, some Nike trainers. So like, nah, let's add some flip-flops and slippers. We can also just add some more random garbage on the top. And also some cute shelves there. Now on the other side is perhaps where we should have some more practical things. Like a couple of umbrella stands. Does anybody know the brand Burberry? If you do, it's like a designer brand like Gucci. And it's like gold plaid. So I'm going to have a couple of Burberry coats in here. Of course, we'll have a welcome mat, which kind of is fitting because look how many flowers are on there. And then the whole outside is so flowery. Obviously, whoever lives here is a florist or just a plant lover. An easy way to finish off your rooms with a luxurious touch is to add roof beams. And why did I sound like I was on a cooking show then? A delicious way to finish off your birthday cake bakewell is with a lovely cherry sponge. And that is basically this room done. The one mistake I've made is putting this dusty old 2012 plant. But that's why we have these bad boys. And yes, they're more expensive, much more expensive. I think it's well worth the price because it just adds such a realistic touch to the room. So next is the kitchen, and I actually want to get rid of this traditional style and just go full-fledged modern in here. Some of you guys might be like, oh, that's going to clash. It's going to not look good. Trust, mixing textures looks incredible. What was that, a laugh? I don't know why I found that so funny. So I'll put the table first because I don't want to run out of room for that, you know. And as you can see, this is going to be quite the dining table. Look at how massive I'm making it. It's also going to be quite the expensive dining table. I might regret adding these expensive chairs later, but for now, it's too easy to splash 10 grand on dining table chairs. I would go for this lovely granite. The only thing is it gets this ugly glitch in the middle, but never fear because all you do is put a basic shape and ta-da, no more glitches. And now the moment of truth. Can you put a table runner on something that's not a table? You can! What the hell? I am literally Adele. In the middle, I'm not going to be basic like I normally am. I'm instead going to use these 2 birds. Hold up this vase or vase. I am so pleased with that for the dining table. The one thing this room is missing is some insane windows. I mean, these lovely square modern ones. Now, at first, I was thinking I'd custom make these, but I think they look far too good just like that. Okay, we're keeping that. I'm going to backspace it for now, just so it's easier to build the kitchen, but I will put it back. Guys, in real life right now, I'm rolling up my sleeves. I'm ready to do this kitchen. So it goes without even uttering a word that we're having modern counters. So cabinets first, obviously, we'll have a fridge. Then we get rid of this little one over here, actually. Instead, just have a really cool island in the middle here. Oh, and by the way, guys, my cough has gone. In the last video, I had to cut out about 50 million coughs. But I hope you'll all be happy to hear that I'm back up and running. Stool. It has to be these stools. It will always be these stools. I will always choose you. The good thing about making these plates early on is you can then just copy and paste them onto things like islands. This is actually an incredibly small kitchen. Like, there's not much counter space at all, but I kind of feel like I actually like that a little bit. Hang on a minute. I've actually just had a marvelous idea. I have just opened up this cabinet and we can put the appliances in here. I've literally never done this before. And we can also put things like bowls and plates and classical Reese's. I've gone for my lovely colors. And if you think I can be bothered to do that whole thing again, no, I'm just going to copy and paste it. Now we can add those windows back in. And the best thing about this is you don't have to decorate the wall. And we've got this far in a true Reese's video without pulling out the hairpin dresser. If you don't know, this is my favorite dresser in the game, I think. And so I feel like we should have some. Houses like this always have TVs in the kitchen. Goodness knows what you need this for. Maybe to watch like the football match, to be fair. I wish I liked football, guys. I would love to like play it. Not as like a job, just for fun. But I just feel like I'm too slow. Like it takes me 10 minutes to go up the stairs, let alone run across a football pitch. We'll finish the kitchen island off with some pendants. And even this cool spherical moment happening over here on the dining table looks awesome. The last couple rooms on this floor is a toilet and an office. I'm kind of tempted to put massive windows in the bathroom because it's not like anything's going to really be here anyway. And this is one of 3 bathrooms, but I still feel the need to put a shower in here. And in my last video, guys, I forgot to put a sink in the bathroom. Like, what kind of new level did I stoop to? So this time I'm going to make these lovely Gorgina sinks. Also, you guys, my lovely subscribers, have been encouraging me to add more vents because apparently they make the builds look much more realistic. I'm going to add a toothbrush so later on we can brush our moustache. A lovely modern plant in the corner, which just costs me a small fortune. And behind it, I suppose we could just have a painting and I'll put some sort of bathroom reference on here. And yes, that is a stunning bathroom with an even stunninger view. It's become sort of a tradition of mine now to use these panels in whatever office I do, because you can just make them the most unique texture. For example, I've matched this to the door, and how awesome does that look? My offices though tend to look the same because there's only so many things you can put in one. I think I'm going to continue the traditional theme of windows in this room. We only need a couple of things in here really. Desk, check. Incredibly overpriced plants, check. Aesthetic little cubby, check. Curtains that look like they belong in your great grandmother's house, check. And that is our lovely, lovely office. Which means we now have a choice. We can either go downstairs next or upstairs. To be honest, I'm feeling upstairs. First of all, why is this floor such an ugly color? So I think we should start off by quickly decorating the hallway. I've just added like a rug. We can have some shelves as well. Another one of these cubbies. But just for a foyer room, I think this looks very, very good. Obviously, I'm starting with the big bedroom first. For those of you who love modern like me, it's going to be your dream. I'm talking an entire window wall. Yes, please. Now, we don't actually have that many bed options in Bloxburg. However, the hairpin one, I told you hairpin's the best. It comes up again and again. So first of all, we need to sort out this wreckage of a pillow situation. Buy old pillows, hey new ones. That's my motto, guys. In with the out, old with the new. Wait, what? What? In with the out. What I meant to say was out with the old, in with the new. And guys, how on earth is it already mid-July? Last time I checked, it was literally May, and now all of a sudden, we're in the middle of July. On a brighter note, literally, let's add some table lamp. We're gonna get a matching hairpin bench. We don't really need a desk in here because we have a whole office downstairs. That coffee table's too big. Oh my gosh, guys, I was allergic to that other coffee table. That's why I had to get rid of it. Since we don't really need any wardrobes in here, that is the main part of the room done. And the reason we don't need wardrobes is because we've got a whole massive closet here. My personal favorite closets are the ones which have clothes hanging down of them. Oh my gosh, for once I didn't do gender reveal colors. I did blue and white rather than blue and pink. If you didn't know, I normally colour everything pink and blue by accident. And I love the modern fans, so I think I'm going to have that in the closet and the bedroom. Oh my gosh, I almost just left without doing the bathroom. We'll have a slightly different vibe in here with like blue tiles. And I'm actually moving the windows to the side because we can have a bath and shower unit combined. However, this bathroom's going to be a little bit better because we're having a shelf. Yes, guys, it's a shelf. I can't believe I've got a shelf. I just made it seem like it was such a big deal. Wow, that is a lovely, lovely bathroom. And that is the whole bedroom suite done. Now, we do have another bedroom and bathroom over here, but as you can see, my money is not looking the happiest. So I'm going to move down to the bottom floor. And if we have enough money, we'll finish that bedroom. Disconnected. What did I do, Roblox? Sometimes when I'm building on the town, it goes a bit laggy because there's actually like 20 buildings here. And ta-da, that is the very simple ground floor entrance done. So I'm going to do the living room or lounge. What do you guys call it? Do you call it a lounge room, a living room, just a lounge? I've really embodied the modernness, haven't I, with this build? Definitely going to have a whole nother window wall, except this time I'm leaving a big gap in the middle. And that's because I'm leaving room for an entertainment center. Now let me go steal some books from my office. Pew, pew, pew. That was such a weird noise. Do you guys ever get shocked at the noises you can make with your voice? Meow. And oh yeah, in my other video, I asked you guys to comment down below if you're a cat or a dog person. To my delight, so many people said cats. Of course, dogs are still iconic. They're still so cute. But I'm just happy people appreciate the cats, okay? Anyway, along this wall, I'm gonna have a trifecta of windows. That's a big word, wasn't it, for me? And maybe underneath it, we could have some bougie fireplace. Or actually, one better, a modern one. Next up on the agenda, which is the living room, a big carpet is in order. And whoa, this living room is humongous. I love it. I haven't in a while made custom chairs, and I'm kind of feeling being custom today. This looks like the most British sofa ever. I swear so many people have this. And then in the middle, we'll just have two reclining ones. Now, I do like the look of the brown leather, but personally, I want a lighter color. And the only annoying thing about these types of sofas is you can't put pillows on them. You have to put them on the floor and then transform them. Like Bloxburg, please add that as like a bug fix in an update. I want a really big coffee table, maybe this square one from earlier. Oh my gosh, I actually love talking American. It's so fun. Oh my gosh, I only have 4,000 left, exactly 4,000. But don't worry, y'all, I got us a tiny bit more money, and that is the living room done, which means the last room that we can afford to do is the laundry room, because this was just going to be a bedroom anyway, but we already have one. No point in adding them if we can't afford them. Here we'll have two cabinets and then a counter, and of course, a commercial sink. And I might have underestimated the prices of laundry machine. If I got these, it would wipe me out. But don't worry, we can be smart and get these ones. Then to fill in the gaps, we can put this custom wooden block. I'm going to bring these fancy wall panels back just one more time. Also, I've grabbed some marble tiling and I've stolen some soaps from the barbers. Other things that you have in a laundry room are, of course, towels, and it goes without saying, a laundry basket. We'll actually have one of them under the sink as well. An ironing board, a couple of mops. We'll have a fan in here because obviously we need the clothes to dry, although I don't think a ceiling fan is going to dry clothes. And with that, guys, our townhouse has come to an end. So let me go change all the decals around and then we'll go see it. Okie dokie, here we are outside of my brand new townhouse, and look at me looking glorious down there. No, but seriously, I love this house. From the bushes outside to the height of it to the ivy to even the steps. I think it's so pretty, and it only costs 300,000. I don't know how it's so expensive. We didn't even get to finish it. But anyway, if we go through this massive oak door, we have the first foyer. It's very bright in here, and I feel like it actually looks kind of realistic. So the main feature is this elevator, which looks so cool over there. The left, we have a couple of rooms as you come in. First of all, our office, which is actually quite dark in here. I do really like this room, actually. I think I could solve all my mysteries in here. Just next to this, we have our lovely suite bathroom, which is kind of good. It's next to the office because you might need to go poo after you solve all those mysteries. And then through here is the main area, which is the kitchen / dining room. So there's meant to be 3 bedrooms here. Obviously, we run out of money, but that's why this dining table in the townhouse is so big, because it is a family home after all. Here's the kitchen. It's kind of a small kitchen, but it's got a lot of detail in it, and that is something I love. I also love my coffee or tea or whatever this is. But yeah, that is the whole middle floor. I think we should go to the ground floor next. And wow, it's a bit darker down here because there's no windows. Obviously, the stairs are out there. And this is actually just such a good space to start doing like some dancing. Like, yes, this is such a good space. Anyway, there are 3 rooms down here. Like I said, this was meant to be a bedroom. It's actually quite a nice size. In here's the laundry room, which is actually so fancy to have one of these in a house. I know in America they're quite common, but in England they're quite rare. And last but not least, down here we have our living room. And this is what I love about townhouses. Each floor has like a main room. Yeah, the living room is definitely a highlight for me. Now we get to travel up all the way to the 3rd floor, which is where the 2 more bedrooms are. Again, there was going to be a bedroom and bathroom in here, but the only one we got round to doing was the master suite. So as you can see, it literally looks like a celebrity could live here. It's not the most complex of rooms, but the simplicity I think really adds to it. In addition to just this room, we get a very own walk-in closet with, again, incredible views of the sign, and of course so much room to store our clothes. And the very last part of this is actually the ensuite, so we can brush our mustache or we can take a lovely dip in our luxurious bath. And there we have it, guys. That was me building a townhouse in my town. How fitting. If you guys had fun watching this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell so you don't miss any of my incredible videos. And thanks to all you guys who have watched this, and I'll see you all in the next one.